My 3-year plan by Bo Lee. My goal and dream is to be an art therapist, which means that I will need to complete a master's degree in art therapy or art psychotherapy and then register with the Health and Care Professions Council, HCPC. And so this begins my 3-year plan after I graduate from BCU. In the first 2 years of my 3-year plan, I will be dedicated my time to get as much work experience as possible, which is needed as an entry requirement from the master's degree. According to Derby University and Goldsmith University, which are two of my top picks for where I want to study for my master's degree in art therapy, I need at least 1 year or 1,500 hours of work experience to study the MA course, as well as achieving a degree in a relevant art degree, which I am currently studying in fine art at BCU. It is written on the website that the work experience should showcase responsibility, emotional maturity, and intellectual property, which they recommend to work in relevant areas of work such as child, adolescent and elderly mental health, special needs education, or certain social services facilities, hospices, or prison work. This leads me to my next point, which is where I want to go to do my work experience. For my work experience, I actually want to become a prison officer for a period of time. This is a job role that I want to pursue than any other work experience roles. I was hoping to work as a prison officer for at least 1 or 2 years. I believe that this job role can help me to learn about the skills needed to be a key art therapist and to also help me to grow maturely as a person. It is also a paid role which can help with the funds for the master degree studies, which I will get into later. To be a prison officer, you will first undergo training, which is a foundation training program which lasts for 11 weeks. For this role, I am responsible for around 6 offenders which I will meet on a regular basis to support their rehabilitation. There will be good days and challenging days and setbacks as a prison officer, but I truly believe that everybody deserves chances, which patience and empathy will be important for this job role. In any case that I fail my foundation training program, I have other work experience roles that I can look into, such as volunteer work. Paintings in Hospitals has a volunteer program which is located all around the UK with 7 healthcare locations and the nearest hospital to me, which is the Queen Elizabeth Hospital located in Birmingham. Painting in Hospitals' mission is to bring art to everybody by providing artworks, loans and art activities to all types of healthcare and social care. They have activities and workshops, which is working with small groups of people to learn about art techniques and having fun with art, which I can apply to volunteer with. ArtShape also has volunteer work available, which is located in Gloucester, which is a non-profit organisation which runs a program of art courses and projects with a focus on disability issues and social inclusions. They work with individuals, groups, communities and organisations to promote everyone's right to creative experience. They have Gloucester carnivals, holiday clubs, art bridge, photography, filmmaking, concerts, exhibitions and events, which are all different projects which involves talking to people, mentoring in workshops to help with making a difference in individuals. ArtShape is 1 hour and 12 minutes away from where I live. However, I do have a car which I can use, but if this is a problem, there are many different work experience roles that I can apply for. As well as voluntary work, there are teaching assistant roles in schools and babysitting roles which can be found in LinkedIn, Total Jobs, Indeed and Reed, which are online websites that have a wide range of jobs and roles available to apply if I have problems with finding work experience during the 2 years that are too far away, or if they have rejected my application. I am also aware that I will need a good CV to apply for different roles and work experience, which I believe that BCU can help me with that. They have a Career Plus graduation offer which entails 3 years of services and help from when I graduate, which they can help me with my CV and to also help with any work experience jobs that are available, as well as interviews. During these 2 years, I do still want to create art on the side as well as work experience. I currently have an Instagram, which is an art page I created, which is where I share my artworks. I will keep doing this as a hobby, as well as preparing me for my art portfolio, which I will need to apply for the master's degree. I will also go to the gym and upcycle clothes as a hobby. For my 3rd year, this is when I will apply to study at Derby University, preferably then Goldsmith University as my second choice. The deadline for applications for Derby is the 3rd of February, as there are only 16 places available in Derby each year. My backup is Goldsmith, which the deadline for Goldsmith is the 31st of March. The requirements consist of an undergraduate degree related to art therapy, which in my case might be a fine art degree at BCU, and at least 1 year worth of experience, which I would have achieved during the 2 years from my graduation date. A portfolio of artwork is required, which I would have selected through my artworks posted on Instagram, and an interview process will begin. Derby is my first choice, as it is the closest university that undertakes a master's degree in art therapy and will be the cheapest option in the long run, as it takes 47 minutes to drive from where I live. They also have student parking permit available, which I can apply through the university, which is very cost effective. Therapy fees. As I study my art psychotherapy course, I will have to pay my own therapy fees, which is approximately £3,000. As I have briefly discussed earlier, the prison officer role can help me gain not only skills but to also help pay for the fees needed to study at the Derby University, as well as Goldsmith for the second choice. I currently work at my mum's takeaway, which I can still work at as a side hustle during the 2 years to help with finance if I get rejected from the prison officer role or don't get enough money doing the teaching assistant or babysitting job. I currently work 4 days a week with my mum as a part-timer, which equivalents to £9,600 a year, which will help with the master degree funds of therapy fees and travelling fees. I can still balance this time part job with other jobs, as my shift starts at 5 PM, which means I can work at other work placements in the morning. As Goldsmith is my second backup plan from Derby, the money I earn can also help with the student accommodation and living fees in London. Goldsmith has a student accommodation which is the most cost-effective, but if anything goes wrong, there is a university living website that offers a variety of accommodations close to Goldsmith University that I can apply for. I will then study for 2 years, completing my master's degree in art therapy. This completes my 3-year plan, 2 years of work experience and 2 years of completing my master's degree in art therapy to become an art therapist.